1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2.
So it's Friday and we were whipped, so we didn't film at all yesterday.
No, we have nothing left.
I could barely walk back to the train station.
Wednesday night was wonderful. Like it was like we had a magical place.
I had contact on all sides with other people.
Like that we didn't know. They were from different countries.
That's how it tapped in we were.
It was ridiculous. But then
Slightly uncomfortable, but still a lot better than rain.
and we even got some sleep. We even got some sleep.
Well, I woke up because the people off the side of us were going, guys, you better wake up, you better wake up. So I woke Audrey up because all these people that were in the back were flooding forward to try to steal our spots while we were asleep.
By 10:30, they had all decided to swoop.
They broke through the barrier.
They all pushed, and so we had to stand up. So
Grab our stuff. We just grabbed our stuff and pushed because they were coming. It was like, what are you gonna do? So yeah, we need to stand and guard our spots and guard all of our stuff from 10 until 4.
I had a war against this woman next to me, verbally and physically and mentally, for 3 hours straight. She was just pushing into me with a stupid little wannabe Luna Lovegood lion hat. She was maybe in her 40s with a terrible diatribe, acting like she knows speak one language. I will find you one day, and I will make you pay for pushing me off my own backpack.
That's without all the rain. It was raining off and on the entire 5 hours that we're stuck in our little foot-by-foot area. We're trying to keep what we wanted to get signed dry and our cameras and wallets dry. Our train tickets got completely soaked. We were afraid they weren't going to work. Everything was just so soaked. If it's raining, we can't even use our cameras to take pictures and stuff. So it was really stressful. And the hours would just creep by. I was like, okay, not going to look at my watch more, until an hour's gone by. So I'm waiting. My feet are crying. Yeah, and we're playing these games where guess what? Okay, Andrea, guess how you're gonna take steps in place for a minute, and I'm gonna guess how many steps you took. We cannot think of stuff.
Morale was on all-time low.
Yeah, and so then you finally look at your watch after you think okay, it's been at least an hour. 10 minutes have gone by.
Max 10 minutes.
Great. Perfect.
And reporter said
We should be in a lot of the backgrounds, and our side really attracted a lot of people over to our side because
which we fingerprinted ourselves.
And
this is the Harry Potter world premiere does to Harry Potter.
And this is pretty much what I felt like during and after the premiere.
Okay.
If I was a book, this is what I would look like.
It's ridiculous. Look at this. Look at that.
My beautiful,
that's a book.
Beautiful
and parts that fall down.
So sad.
There's nothing left. It's completely shut. You don't even know what the smell is really. It's not even oh, it smells like rotten fish. It smells like body odor. You don't even know what the filth is. It's just
the half-blood prince.
Yeah.
When people started coming, it was just rushing forward. My arms, I was braced against the metal, trying to pull people back, and I just fell forward. I thought my ribs were gonna crack. It was ridiculous. And people were trying to. Audrea got pushed. It was awful because that stupid French.
Okay, a French woman and her French little friend who acted like she had claustrophobia live. I felt bad for her because I thought she was hurt. So I was like, "Oh, are you okay?" And I moved back for a second. No. And then she took my spot. They both sat on top of my backpack so that they could get a view while wrecking my personal goods and dignity. I yelled at her in French. Since I got home, I've looked up a bunch of bad words in French, so I can tell people now from now on. It was ridiculous. I did not have enough words in my French vocabulary of 4 years
to show her displeasure.
To tell how much I was upset with this woman.
But it was the most uncomfortable. Most of the time, my head would be here, and my feet would be 2 spots that way. And I'm
or off the ground.
Yeah, or off the ground. There was a lot of the time where I think one toe was touching the ground, and I would struggle to try to regain because
I don't even know a situation in life where you would be in a situation like that.
I was sitting between 2 slightly taller people, so obviously they looked at me and saw me as the weakest link, and they were climbing on me trying to get over. So most of my vision was obstructed by other people's books and stuff, so I couldn't even see who was coming. I'm pretty sure someone's off to second base because my bra came completely off, and people were they had their hands up underneath, there were 3 people's hands like up on either side of me, like reaching, and I'm like, and then people have like all their hands on top. Like this one girl has both her hands on either side of me, like right here with this book, like completely obstructing my view. And I'm like, no, this, like, you should just not do that. Like you're using my body as
your stepladder.
Yeah, we got to see a lot of people, even if they did like Emma Watson, Hermione.
She looked stunning.
She did, but she just walked right past. Like, so that was kind of hard.
Like, you think maybe like they just look photoshopped, or like maybe there's just some other kind of magic that goes into their pictures, you know? Like, they don't actually look like, they do look that good. In fact, they might even look better. It was ridiculous. Jenny looked like so elegant and
she
gorgeous,
really did.
and Emma was very sweet, and she started crying at the end.
Then that was another really exciting thing. They had all these speeches at the end talking
It was so
about
heartfelt.
what the last 10 years meant to them, and that was really neat to watch. So
Everybody started crying.
she didn't want to completely say it was the end, so she's like, you know, in 10 years I might just be like so bored, I might just pull it out again.
She said, it's my baby and I can play with it when I want
want
to.
to.
And that was the best part, probably, was the very end, when they sat down.
Bottom line, we'll never go to a premiere again, but we are very glad we went to this one,
Yeah.
because it's the last one, you know, we're
First
gonna have
and last
another
one, we're ever going to
opportunity.
see.